Hello, my name is Crashy. Welcome to these 30 minutes. I guess I'm doing this with the earbuds on. I guess I did it with the earbuds on last time. Whatever. Yes. I mean, if you're really close to your children, they have to be a part of your lives. And if your children are a part of your life, and you're not taking that to full advantage of that, like if you're not in the house spending time with them, like finding out what they are interested in, or if you're not conscious during the hours, in which case they're there with you, especially like one-on-one, then then you're not really close to their kids, and you can't expect them to trust you or listen to what you tell them is best for them, because how would you know? They don't really know you. I mean, honestly, and you really don't know them. I mean, you can't force yourself upon them, but I mean, if you're looking for a relationship with your child, don't push them away. That's all I'm saying. I know I did that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing my best not to do that anymore. In some circumstances are beyond my control. Still on my children. I barely know them anymore. But I love their energy. I love the way that I see them. Living their lives, experiencing their lives, progressing through life. I love their process. I mean, I'm not the hugest fan of my oldest daughter's process because it's so much like mine, and I'm trying to help her break it by not being a very good example. I mean, some things are, I'd like to say, out of my control, but they're really not. I mean, the decisions I made kind of, paved the road, so I wrote some stuff down. It says, the past needs to be forgiven on your end of the line, and there's a question mark, I don't know why. It says, you need to forgive yourself. However, anyone that you have forgiven that hasn't said they were sorry or remorseful, I put down, should not be allowed close. This is how you trust yourself, by knowing who will reciprocate that trust. You cannot trust someone who is not honest with you or will not respect you enough to discuss your feelings, or their own feelings for that matter. Staying at arm's length with those you haven't found trustworthy and open with you is how to keep yourself safe from harm. Keeping yourself secure and safe and stable is how you learn to trust yourself. The more you do it, the better it gets, the better it gets. And you can learn to accept that that person was not trustworthy, It's just a condition that you have, right? So, however, although you may have that condition on them, doesn't mean you don't love them any less. It just means that you don't put yourself around them. You don't share closeness in space, especially with them. If you are being emotionally neglected, that's the most decayed of all three of the petri dishes. We've talked about this before. I hope I put out that video, I don't know. But that is not being in alignment with your true self. Your truth and who you are is inherently love. So you should love and trust yourself. Be lonely, not lazy. And you need trust, not just love. Okay, to be close and safe with someone. Because if you don't trust yourself and you don't feel safe, then you are not being loving to yourself. And we are spiritual beings. Behavior is programmed by our subconscious, which that's how we were told and shown to feel between the ages of birth and age 7. It's the subconscious, and then being is feelings made aware. Not how we were told to feel and shown to feel, but how we actually feel. It's being conscious. Being is conscious. consciousness is your conscience, and your conscience says this is okay, this is not okay. And you're recognizing, like, I'm not just going to do the same things all the time, whether they were good or bad. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the things that are good for me, because doing the things that don't feel good to me, I'm not loving myself. And it's not loving other people when I don't love myself, because I get shitty, right? I'm shitty. I'm not kind, you know. I used to want to blame the universe for everything, you know, like it's the universe's fault, but I mean, no, we had an agreement, so you have to stop paying attention to old fears of what could have happened, what could have been, what was it that happened that was going on at that time. If they're not going to be open and honest with you, if people are hiding things from you, why would you stay in the fear of it? Unless you're around that person, and since you're no longer committed to an outcome with that person, then let go of the fear and the frustration of why, you know? The why no longer matters. You're rewriting your story. Just like I said, do not make decisions, feel feelings. And when you feel your feelings, then you can discern. So I guess do not make decisions, discern feelings. Don't act until you've understood, I guess. Anyways, I love you. You can't experience it in the mind until you feel it in the heart. And there's something else I wrote here about. Yes. I know it relates to this, but I don't know how important it is. So. We have all experienced a time of hell in one form or another. We know how to suppress our anger. In the polarity, we have yet to know how to suppress joy. Until then, we have no understanding on how to be God. So push out the repressed anger with emotions you know how to experience it through. Best. Involve your mind to sort them out, then experience the anger and change the story when you're done. And you have honestly let it all go. I mean, I'm not saying like this is how you experience to be God, but this is how you create, like you have to tell yourself in your mind, not in your day-to-day waking life, but you have to go behind closed doors and have that conversation with yourself. And I've done it, and I'm still doing it, actually. I'm doing it right now as I'm talking to you. Reminding myself of what I need to be doing. Best let you go, because it sounds like someone's leaving, so now they're going to come in here and then I have to get out. So, well, anyways, I don't know if I'll have to get out, but I'll have to be out of the way. Sure, I want to go to bed. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.